Hey guys, I got Woodstock with me and we have settled her in. She's settled down and in. Yes. And I'm gonna try to do the impossible and talk to you and work her at the same time. So if I stop talking mid-sentence, just like right here. Hi. Yes. Yes. Good job. Good girl. So yeah, if I interrupt myself to talk to her, it's because that's more important, right? So, but as I do this, I want to teach you along the way. So she settled in, she's doing good, all those things are great. How's she gonna learn, right? So for me, good communication is being able to tell a dog something you did was correct, all right? And also something you did was incorrect. So today's lesson is gonna be about how to say yes and when to say yes and what does it mean and how does it change a dog's life, right? So I'm just gonna do some interactions and I'm not sure how she's gonna respond. So there's gonna be some flow to this, okay? And as you do this, try to pay attention to what things I ignore on purpose, what things I correct, and what things I say yes to. Ready, buddy? Woodstock. Yes. Good girl. Okay. Woodstock. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good job, baby. Good girl. Come on, I know that leash is getting stuck, isn't it? Yes, good job. Good girl. That's a girl. Come on. Woodstock. Yes, good girl. Super, buddy. All right, so let's review. A couple of things are happening. If she does a behavior, what's a behavior? She goes from wiggling and waggling, yes, to that nice, pretty sit where she's like, is this good, Jeff? And what I'm telling her, I'm using yes as a marker word. Marker words mark a moment in time and space, right? Her butt hits the ground. Let's see, Woodstock. Yes. As soon as her butt hits the ground, I want to say yes. In that situation, the yes is representative of what she does, and that to her means I'm going to give her a reward. So yes could be said in a lot of different variant places, but you're waiting for the dog to do something and then you use it to mark something. Woodstock. Yes. She was looking into some jacket over there and I called her name. She responded and looked at me. Yes. Anytime I get eye contact, I'm marking those moments, right? Because she's checking in with me. She responded to her name. It's a recall. So it's an informal recall. If I said Woodstock come, that would be a formal recall. We'll go over those things later. But you're noticing I'm not correcting her for anything today, and I'm going to save that for another video and talk to you guys about what corrections are. Woodstock. Woodstock. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Good job. Good girl. Ready, Woodstock? Go place. This one. Yes. Good girl. So she knows now, like as soon as she hears, okay, the word yes, that means she's done something correct. So what she's doing, she's like a little scientist right now. She's trying to like find out, yes, what can I do? This guy seems to think if I do something, he'll give me something. So she's looking for things to do that'll give her a reward. This is making her into a good student. Yes. Good girl. Okay. Good job. That was a very bad jump at me, wasn't it? So you heard me say and we're gonna talk about in the next video. Yes. Good job. Okay. Ready, buddy? Woodstock, go place. Yes. Good job. Good girl. Okay. Come on. All right. Okay. I lost my train of thought. My point is you're gonna use yes as a marker word to mark behaviors a dog does. The yes to the dog means they've done something right and they can expect a reward, okay? And I'm using this part of my voice communication with this dog to create this relationship where the dog is like, hey, that guy, when he speaks, especially when he speaks certain things, it has a great impact on my life, so I better pay attention, you know? So in that way, as you learn how to use your voice to say positive things in this way and you communicate, the dog will pay attention to you more and more, okay? On the other side of that coin is if you use your voice to talk a lot of nonsense to the dog, and I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying in general, like if anybody is just like jabbering on and on and on and on and you're not sure what impact all that talking is having on the dog, And you're just saying all these sentences and all these words, and the dog really doesn't understand which word means what or what they're supposed to do with when they hear it. You know, then you're using your voice in a way that's not helping the dog understand, right? So that's why I'm narrowing things down. I don't want you to say I want you to do it like this, so the dog's on the same page as everybody. Now, it's too early for me to make corrections. That's a good girl. You're a good girl. It's too early for me to make corrections on her, right? So she wants to interact with me. She jumps up on me. And she loves to do this, like this hugging, cuddling, and all that. Okay, but you don't have to be in my face. You could be right there. Thank you. Good girl. No. Not doing this. But what I am doing is telling her when she's on her all fours or she sits right here like this, I'm gonna pet you all day when you do this. So first with dogs, you have to let them know what things are gonna get you rewarded, what things are gonna get you paid, what things are gonna be safe, what things are good, right? Once I taught a young puppy, this is good, that's good, you can feel confident about those things. Then it'll be easy to say a marker word that represents I need a change of behavior. In this case, it would be That's a good girl. So if she hears the word on when she's on doing something wrong, and represents a change of behavior is necessary. So she's up high, she hears she comes down, she hears good girl. She's gonna be able to put together like, okay, that word represents I need to get rid of that behavior, right? So just the same way we use yes, we can use on the other side of it, okay? I hope all this is making sense. Please let me know if it does not. She's doing fantastic. Still too early for me to tell like where we'll be at the end of the 2 weeks, but I'm feeling pretty positive about things right now. So I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, come on. I know, I'm boring when I'm talking to the camera.